The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteers offense will get the football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like,
breaks into the open. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Vols will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Ole Miss offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
if I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Haynes. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. This crowd, full throat, spinning the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. To the air, it's Simmons. Here comes the heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the balls come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
And the Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job on the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morris. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Ramsey. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. Sometimes turning your nose up at easy points can come back to bite you, but can they make it pay off by converting on 4th down? Trying to punch it in. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Hard running there. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll feel the punt and try to make something happen. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. To the air on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Flips it out to the back. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Setting up the screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown ball. Fit it in the window for the score.
Really nice job on their final drive of the 1st half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
So much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Handoff to the lone back. Runs through the tackle. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
The Volunteers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets enough. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Throwing right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense doing its job again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing a third down situation, likely to be a pass. Both defenses have played a really good football game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'll put more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
The Rebels will call on their punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bennett. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
The Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to throw at Simmons. Got his man on the right.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground. He's got it again. Nice move to keep running. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Ray. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Got room to work. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Tackled in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 on the heels of gaining 4 on the previous play. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. The give. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. The attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Vols really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To throw, it's Simmons. Works the middle of the field. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Caught close to the marker, it's Lee. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on 3rd down. The give from the gun. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
Right back to the well. Shakes off the defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Good completion on the out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Volunteer! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Simmons. On target. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Ray. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Caught over the middle. It's locked in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They just keep firing. Firing to the right, complete. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Lee. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's high. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wants to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Turning it on. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to throw, it's Simmons. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And that's kind of how their days go, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
He's looking to pass. Here's a heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
So here is the Tennessee offense. They're just going to watch that clock tick down to 0, Jesse, as they run it out here.
It's just a matter of formalities now for this offense. Run into victory formation, go take a shower, talk to coach, go see the parents and girlfriend, and go to dinner.
So frustrating on the other side of the defense, knowing they can't stop the clock, knowing this ball game's over.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of